Hey guys, welcome to Fishing with the K's. If you're new to the channel, my name is Johnny, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about how I do some prep before a fishing tournament. I don't normally fish in fishing tournaments, but a good friend of mine is running an annual tournament that he does out of Thames Ford Lake, and I've only fished this lake a handful of times and really never fished it as a boater from my new fiberglass boat, Triton. And so let me show you what I've been thinking about over the last couple of days as I prepare for this fishing tournament. And so why don't we get into it? And I'll go ahead and forewarn you, just bear with me as I flip through all these different screens. Hopefully it doesn't make you too dizzy, but there's a lot of different resources that's out there available for you, and I just try to leverage all the resources that I can to scout out these areas. So let's get into it. All right. So one of the first things that I look into is Google Maps that you see here. Try to get a lay of the land, figure out where we're going to be launching from. All right, as you can see here, we'll be launching from the Winchester Bass Club. There's a creek arm not too far from it on this east side, and then in the southeast corner, which is close to the boat ramp. I'm sure a lot of people are going to fish it. And then there's a marina just south of it, as you can see. My current plan is to run east. I'm boat number 30 out of 150 or 200 boats in this tournament, so a fairly large tournament for me. I'm gonna run east towards the dam where there'll be a little bit cleaner water, and I found some little pockets here that I want to show you. All right, this first area is again just east of the boat ramp. I'm actually practicing today, gonna see how long this boat ride is and kind of adjust my strategies from there. But how I chose this area is based on the map. As you can see on this traditional Google map view, you can't see the shoreline. They do have this satellite option here at the bottom where you can kind of get a little bit more detail. As you can see here, when I flip the satellite, you can see these boat docks that you didn't see in that traditional view. And so I'm gonna make my way east, and let's see here. And right now I'm currently thinking about fishing in this little area here. It's got some boat docks. It's got a lot of coves and little creek arms to protect you know, the spawning area from the wind and the current. That's what I'm currently thinking at the moment. And then just north of that, you'll also see some nice little creek arms that has boat docks. And so that's another option if I get down there and someone is fishing in this southeast spot. I'm gonna go north and try to hit these areas and see if anyone is there. What this area looks like on Navionics is another tool that I use. If you haven't ever used web Navionics, it's a great tool to be able to see the depths of the lake. And so let me find where we're launching. We're launching around this, let's see here. We're launching around here, and again, I'm gonna go east. And the area that I plan on targeting, again, apologies for the fast scroll. All right, I believe this is the area that I first showed you just south of the map with all the different boat docks. So you can kind of see here, it's called Willis Lake Cove. What I'm looking here is how deep that water is, how much of a drop off it is, and then how much flat I have within the area. It kind of gives me a general idea of that lay of the land, so I know what to expect when I'm fishing that area. And then just north of that again is some additional creek arms and pockets. You know, you can see the main river channel. I'm going to be targeting those main lake points in the afternoon if I don't get on a good morning bite. And so again, a tool that I use is webapps.navionics. If you never use this, it's a great tool to do some research to see the depth of the lake. Another tool that I use is on Omnia's Fishing's website. They just recently upgraded their webpage to include the temperature of the lake or certain lakes. And as you can see here, the different parts of the lake, they have different temperatures. And so on this northeast side, the water temperature around 63 degrees. And then just south of that is around 65 degrees. It's probably shallower, dirtier water. Therefore, you have higher water temperatures. And then if you're looking for a little bit cooler water, you probably want to go to that deeper, clearer water towards that dam. As you can see here on this west side, We got some 60-degree water temperatures. And so that area that I was planning on fishing looks like it's gonna be around the 64 degrees, so mid 60s. And you know, I'm gonna be releasing a video following this one to talk about the different lures that I'm using. And so based on these water temperatures, you can take a guess what I plan on throwing early in the morning and then later in the day and that afternoon. But if you haven't been on Omnia Fishing website to see this new tool, I highly encourage you to check that out if water temperature is something that you're interested in. And the best way to support the channel too is, you know, I have affiliate links to Omnia's website, and so if you're interested in using those, you know, look in the video description. I'll link some of my favorite lures and rods and reels. And so if you're buying something from Omnia's webpage, check out those links that I have in the video description. And so that's the water temperature readings that I get from the Omnia's webpage. And again, from a research perspective, I use Google satellite view. This allows me to see the different boat docks and boat ramps to kind of get a general idea of the lay of the land. Sometimes this can be a little overwhelming to see, and so I go to the traditional view, and from here you can kind of see how the lake is set up. And again, if I want some more additional details, I use Google Earth. So this is Google Earth is something that you have to download on your computer. And what's really neat about Google Earth is you can change the point of time. And so right now, as you can see, I have it in the November time frame when the water is generally lower. And so within this November time frame, you can see like around this island, it you know, it's got some mud spots, and you can kind of see where it's deeper on the channel swings here. And then you can also try to find, you know, what it looks like in the back of the cove. And so, you know, this is a creek there on Tim's Ford, as you can see here. It's got a nice little mud flat. And if you scroll down some more, you'll be able to see, you know, where it transitioned to rocks in certain area. And so I have limited time to practice. I have limited time on this water, and so try to do as much research as I can in preparation for this big fish tournament that's going on in early April here in Middle Tennessee. If you're still with me, you know, this tournament is, you know, it's got a pretty decent payout. I want to say it's $5,000 for first place, and then 20th place gets like $175. They have a big fish at midday. That big fish at midday, I think it's at 11 o'clock. You'll get $1,000, and then at the end of the day, if you have big fish, you'll get another $1,000. And then there's also a big fish for smallmouth, and smallmouth is $500. So $1,000 big fish midday, $1,000 big fish at the end of the day, $500 smallmouth, $5,000 if you win the tournament. I'm just gonna be throwing big baits. If you're you want to see what these big baits look like, again, stay tuned and watch my next video. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, and you want to see more content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you found this useful, go ahead and hit the like button. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks, guys. See ya. Bye.